Swiggity sorty, let's get that booty.
What's good, y'all? It's another Monday. How ya doing? Welcome to the Slim Cogcast. It is I, Slim Cognito, and I gotta tell y'all some stuff that's been going on this week, because it ain't a whole lot, but it's a little bit of something, and I got a rant that's brewing and waiting for you. So strap in, and let's get it. So anyway, first things first, bruh, what we been watching this past week. I dipped my toe in the Better Call Saul, and I've been spoiled by the pacing of Snowfall and Ozark and etc. and the complexity of the plot, whereas Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad were more of a slow burn types of things that creates a web of character interaction over time. And I didn't struggle to follow it, but I just had an appetite for something else at the time, especially coming off of it being similar subject matter, but in a different fashion. So I just wanted something different at the time. And right now, Better Call Saul doesn't really fit the window of things that I'm looking to watch right now. But I am going to turn back to my anime for sure. This past week we did a watch party, and I was introducing a little comedy anime, short run for about 13 episodes, called The Daily Life of High School Boys. And it is hilarious. If you haven't heard of it and you want to peer into the mindset of what a high school boy, or teenage boy, thinks about and does on a day-to-day basis with a little, it embellishes a bit for the sake of comedy. But if you want to enjoy that, then go ahead and check that out, because I really do love that anime. It's actually hilarious. Another thing that I've started watching, I've dipped a toe into Curb Your Enthusiasm just to get a feel, and oh my god, the powerful cringe comedy is so good. It gets you, because the stupid things that he chooses to do and the situation he puts himself in. Oh my goodness. I'm only about 3 or 4 episodes in, so I hadn't even gotten to the meat and potatoes. But I'm loving it, man. It's messing me up. It's getting to points where I'll be watching it in the background while multitasking, and I'll look over and see oh my god, what is he doing? Okay, just move a little faster. Just get the things out of the cabinet. Why are you watching it on their television? You're not even supposed to be in the house. You know what I mean? I'm just losing my mind over here. I'm just pausing it for myself because I just can't take it. I'm just no. People don't like it, but hey, man, I can't help myself. But yeah, it's crazy. Curb Your Enthusiasm is amazing comedy. I can't get over it. It's too good. I've been meaning to dive into other unique what do we want to say here, turn of the century, new era sitcom type of comedies. I was told to look into Trailer Park Boys, but I hadn't started it yet. But I got some people who really did recommend and wanted me to give it a try. I just gotta, get around to it. What else can I say? I gotta get around to it. But anywho's, that's been hilarious. And I think we're gonna check out Morbius today. I think, since that's out now. That might be what I'll watch today. And I'll let you guys know about that when I get done watching it. But other than that, yeah, I think that's everything I've been watching this past week, or chosen to dive into. And what else could they do? Yeah, I think that's everything. So yeah, and this past week, what we've been playing, we've dove into not only Devil May Cry 1 and 2 was completed, but this week we started Devil May Cry 3, and it's one of my favorite games ever, and it's kind of It's not really engaging for people, and it's hard for me to comment on it because I gotta focus and do the combos, so I can't really add commentary that much. But it's such a good game. I could, and I'm trying to. I just gotta find a way how. But that game takes focus, and I'm very rusty at it. Though it's super good. I really want. I gotta get over the fact that y'all might not enjoy a game as much as I do, and I'm at that transitionary period of playing games that y'all would rather watch than games that I would like to play. and I'm trying to find that middle ground now. But other than that, hopefully we'll have some things come about with this new MultiVersus game that's coming. It will be great for our Friday fighting games, you know, that would be dope. And people could just join in and it's free to play, you know, that'd be good. And WB, if you're hearing this, it'd be great if you could, you know, consider me for a key. I know you may not be hearing this, but if anywhere out there in the ether, I just want to put the NG out there, please. Come on, man. I just want to play it. I just want to play it. Please get me in there. I wanna get a taste. So anyways, yeah, and speaking of MultiVersus, we got an article about that. That's partially what I'm gonna rant about, because there's a certain, I guess you could say, journalist who is very passionate about it. And I want to complain about that. And it's my podcast, so I'm finna do it. So anywho's, but that's coming later. Next thing I wanted to tell you about was the fact that this past week, there's been some news about emulation and retro achievements, where retro achievement, I've just been told today, actually, this morning, fresh news, that retro achievements are gearing up to do PS2 achievements. And that's going to be great. Hopefully, the PS2 emulator will be in order. But we need that. Like, we need either this emulator fixed or improved upon as much as possible, or a new one that could like handle a lot of these issues, because as far as PS2 emulation goes, it's so close. It's very close, but no cigar, and it's very annoying for a lot of people. And that's why you'll see most people would choose to just buy hardware and emulate off hardware rather than, you know, doing such a thing. So yeah. And that's why one of my plans is to refurbish hardware, but we'll get into that later, because I got a heat gun, a soldering iron, some helping hands, some flux, and I'm finna dive in. So if y'all know anybody that's good at, or dabbles in, or has a hobby of soldering and hardware repair, I would love to make a connection and have somebody to talk to about this shit, because I'm the only one that's interested as far as I know. So yeah, this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be dope. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Every time I get excited, I think about that song. Anyway, next thing. Another thing that I wanted to address was my birthdays are coming. I've been kind of, you know, tight-lipped about it, because I've made a habit of not really celebrating it like I should these past few years. But I'm going to make a big deal about it, okay? So my birthday is coming. May 31st, last day of this month, which is going to fall on a Tuesday, which is going to be our first day back streaming. Likely I might start Sunday and just make it a 24-hour stream. Most likely. That's what we'll do. So get ready and gear up for that. And yeah, we're gonna do what we can, and I'm gonna play what the fuck I want. Y'all gonna like it. Alright, so yeah, pull up, stop by, you know, and brighten my day, you know, maybe remind me that what others have already reminded me, and that it's cool to be here. Anywho's hell, let's get into the news. I don't know what else to say, y'all. This might see, it's not much news, and I don't have a lot to cover. So yeah, we're just gonna jump in, I guess. And the faster I get this done, the quicker I can get back to editing other things. I got a lot on the plate. I need to make a new channel trailer for the Twitch channel, and I'm gonna likely make a new channel trailer for the YouTube. So yeah, yeah, that'll likely be what we do. You know what? I'm not gonna make a new channel trailer for the YouTube as well. I'm just gonna use my most used video and pop it up there. So yeah, that's what it's gonna be. That way it could be about it. I want the channel to be centered around game reviews and long form retrospectives. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Anyway, next thing, first thing, here we go. No, you know what? Let's just jump into the news. Ain't nothing else. Let's just jump into the news. Let's ooze into the news. Ugh, should that be a thing? Should I make that a thing? Alright, anyway. First thing on the docket is over at PCGamer.com. PS2 emulator PCSX2 gets a user-friendly UI at last. Basically, all this is about is just that the PCSX2 emulator, which is the PlayStation 2 emulator, is getting a new UI, and there's supposedly a newer build under the nightly builds. So there's that, but I'm not entirely confident in nightly builds just yet, but we'll get that installed and I'll give y'all a report on how that goes, because I already have the latest version, the latest, stable release version, which is 1.6.0, and apparently the nightly releases are on the 1.7.2779. We're going to give it a go and see how that turns out. Apparently there's been a lot of issues that's been fixed bit by bit, and that's what it's gonna take. The biggest issue with these games being made, older consoles, when they were getting into the 3D space on a 16-bit and up, there were issues with making certain features work consistently across all games with the hardware. Like, the hardware design was kind of like very bare bones, and they were just trying. They didn't know what they were doing. They were just trying, just making it work, and the PS2 ain't the best developed system out there. The only company I know that's really good at developing their hardware and making the most out of it is Nintendo, but their issue usually comes in on the software side of things, like making a good OS and a good network security and integrations and things like that with the OS. As far as I can tell, I'm not a coder, designer, such and such. This is what I can surmise from using these products for so long. Anywho's, but yeah, I'm pretty sure many would agree with the sentiment that I've just expressed. But yeah, so this is a PCSX2. They made a new UI and a lot of different fixes, and I can only update you on those things later on. But as far as the article is considered, the only thing they're talking about is this new UI, which is very reminiscent of the DuckStation UI. It's very well made, it's simple, and it just does what you need, and everything's right there on a button. Like, that's amazing UI design, and that's all you need. But for some reason, it's hard for people out here to design a good UI, and I don't get it. I really don't. But yeah, apparently that's an entire profession. Anywho's, next thing on the docket at everybody's favorite journalist website, Kotaku.com. All pop culture is merging into Mush, and the Iron Giant is the latest casualty. WB's upcoming Smash-like MultiVersus gets the Iron Giant wrong, but it's another symptom of a growing problem. To sum things up about this entire article, written by Zach Zweisen, he's basically harping on about how including the Iron Giant in MultiVersus is like a bastardization of the original character and his source material. Please forgive my squeaking chair. But apparently the Iron Giant, in his mind, is supposed to be an innocent childlike personality of a machine, where he's supposed to not be glorified as a hero, but be somewhat of a martyr or sacrificial version of a hero. And being included in MultiVersus, in his opinion, betrays that idea. And this is a stupid take, honestly. But yeah, that's how he feels about it. And ultimately, I get where he's coming from, but you can't be this crazy about trying to preserve this sad, concept of a character when he's literally just here to be a part of a party game. Like, that doesn't make sense to me at all. So yeah, I don't like that. But he'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everybody has their opinions. I'm coming in order to play as Shaggy and to try out Finn and Jake and maybe Garnet. I don't know. They should put a few more. I don't know. Pearl should be in here. I think Pearl should be here. But oh well. Still, I think that MultiVersus is gonna be fun, and it looks like it's gonna be a solid, Smash clone. It looks good. I want to give it a shot. And we get to have characters that we never thought we'd be able to play in a Smash-like environment. And oh my God, don't imagine the mods. Imagine the skin mods, bro. Like, just imagine. All right. So, anyways, yeah. That's MultiVersus. I don't know why I said I wanted to rant about it, but now I don't have the energy anymore. I just don't care. I just don't care. Like this is a horrible take. Let me it's like what. Here's a quote from the article right here. The entire premise of the film is not that the Iron Giant is more the entire premise of the film is that the Iron Giant is more than just a gun. As director Brad Bird famously pitched to WB, the movie really is, what if a gun had a soul and didn't want to be a gun? The Iron Giant has moments in the film where it acts violently and destructively, but these are always treated as mistakes by the giant that the giant needs to grow beyond. The Iron Giant might technically be a super weapon, and he's not a killer. He chooses to be more than a gun, and he saves the day not by fighting a big battle, but by heroically and non-violently sacrificing himself for the greater good. So having him appear in MultiVersus, a game about characters beating the shit out of each other, even if presented in a comical and cartoony tone, feels wrong to those who grew up with the film. Whatever, bro. Alright? Like, we can't have this. You ruined my character. I grew up with stuff. Like, I grew up in an era where we had to watch M. Night Shyamalan take a stab at the Airbender, okay? At Avatar: The Last Airbender. Alright? We had to sit through all types of terrible renditions of good books and comics. Like, you'll be fine, sir. I think you'll be fine. You'll live. Anywho's, that's all I got to say about that. I'm good on that. All right, Eurogamer.net is next on the docket. Article by Vicky Blake. Kojima publicly responds to Norman Reedus' claims of Death Stranding 2 is in development. And Kojima, apparently, Norman Reedus had confirmed a sequel was in development. And the response from Kojima was, I think, a tweet of him just saying, "Go to your private room, my friend." And so, yeah. And all he did was say, "We just started the second one." And that was the response that Kojima gave him, was, "Go to your private room." This makes me want to play it even more. I really want to play that game, but we will eventually. Yeah, we'll get around to it. Everything will fall into place in due time. But with all that being said, it looks like there's everything that's on the document, honestly, because news has been light this week. Like, it ain't much going on, really. There, you can look at the front page, and they're mostly talking about things that are like, you know, they're referring back to, like, you know, retro things or repackaging old news. So, you know, like, even I guess the one more thing that we can bring up once again is that today is the last day that you'll be able to add money to your 3DS and Wii U account using a credit card, which, oh no, big and scary. Just get the preloaded cards. Okay, we'll be fine. And they said there's a Final Fantasy IX animated series reportedly shown this week. Like, that's like, these are small things. Oh, Pac-Man's coming to Fortnite. Well, there you go. But anywho's, I'll see y'all over at the stream. Don't forget to check out the latest game review that we have on the channel of Ikai, the horror game. And it's actually a pretty good horror game. And y'all know I'm not a huge fan of horror games, but I was I was gently forced to do this against my will. So I ended up playing it and ended up liking it. So I don't know how exactly to present how I feel about this, but there are feelings there. Anywho's, y'all take care, and in the meantime, enjoy your week until I see you next week. And for those that are coming up on the stream, can't wait to see you tomorrow on Tuesday. We will continue. We will finish the Devil May Cry 3. We will move to 4, and then eventually 5, and the reboot, because I underestimated how fast I can get through these games. So, yeah. And I refuse to get discouraged. Alright, I love these games. They're very fun. So yeah, we're gonna go through and finish what we started, because I said what I was gonna do, and we're gonna do it. Anywho's, yeah. So y'all take care. I don't know how many times I told y'all to take care, so get out of here. Always remember the channel motto: intention is the most important. The accent, nothing but loud, and words don't mean a damn thing. Y'all take care of yourselves. Check out the review. Go watch it. Leave a comment, like it. You feel me? And do the same for this. You know what I mean? I don't mean to ask for too much, but you know, I gotta do something. I need this shit to pop off. I want it to pop off, and it will pop off. So yeah, peace, I guess. Love, peace, and hair grease. Hug your nephew, love your niece. Y'all get out of here. No, I can't see shit. Ah! Fuck! Oh! Thank you for the clipsies, man. What's up, Squishy? Yeah. What the fuck? Don't you fucking move! No! Look at me! Ah! Why is the door closed off? What the fuck? Ah! Shit! These headphones ain't gonna make it, bro. Oh my god. That's so bull. What am I supposed to do? Oh fuck, I can hear him behind me, bro. I can't take this shit, man. I can hear this motherfucker. That shit terrifying, nigga. What the fuck? Go, fucking go. Go, fucking go. Go. Oh shit.